There's nothing more satisfying or versatile than a whole roast chicken for dinner. And that's why one of my favorite fast foods is a whole rotisserie chicken that I've purchased at the grocery store. So today we're going to look at how to cut up the chicken and talk about different ways to use it to make your weeknight meals really simple and really delicious. Let's have a look at this chicken that I just bought. It's still warm and it has all of its juices still in its container. First thing you want to do is cut off the elastic, in this case, that's holding the legs together. So I'm just going to take that off. It goes all around the body. This has been trussed, and so it kept the chicken nice and in one shape when they were roasting it. First thing you want to do is cut off the legs. So I'm using a boning knife, nice narrow tip, to cut in, and I'm just going to cut right between the body and the legs. This is so simple when it's cooked because it just falls apart and it shows you exactly where to cut. You've got a thigh bone in here, so if you bend the leg open, it'll just pop right off. Now you can certainly serve it as a total piece with a drumstick and a thigh, or you can find the joint and just cut right through it to serve it as two pieces. So now I've got my drumstick and a thigh. You can serve it with or without the skin. I'm just going to put that on a platter. Don't want to lose any meat. And I'm going to take my other leg off and do the same thing. So just pop it open where you see that thigh bone. Just cut right around there. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to find my joint where the thigh meets the leg and cut right through that. On the body, I'm going to take the wings off. There's really not much meat there. You can nibble on those while you finish carving the bird for the rest of the family. Now, on the breast, you can do it one of two ways. I like to take the entire breast off and then slice it horizontally. Let me show you that. If you find the breastbone that goes right down the middle, you want to use your knife to find that breastbone and just follow along the bone, and you're going to take the entire breast off, just really carefully following the bone down, coming around. Your wishbone is right here in front, so I'm going to find the wishbone and again carve the breast right off the bone. Don't want to leave any meat behind, preferably. And then you've got a half a breast right here. Now what I like to do then, you can certainly serve it that way, I like to cut it in smaller slices this direction. I think it makes a nice presentation that way, and cut it open. Now if I were going to reheat this, I would take this cut breast, wrap it in foil, or wrap all the pieces in foil, and just reheat it in a low oven. I don't want it to dry out because it's so moist the way it is. So if you wrap it in foil, that keeps a lot of the moisture in. I would probably do the same thing on the second breast, but the other option is to slice it in thin slices. I'm going to use a long, narrow, thin filleting knife for that, and I'm just going to slice it parallel to the bone. This gives us some nice sandwich slices for the bird. Okay. So cut those off. You can see how tender the meat is. It just falls right off. You can ready to serve just like that. But don't forget the gravy, all these beautiful chicken juices that came in the container that I bought the chicken in. That's delicious, just spread over the top, or you can certainly reheat it and add some seasoning, some salt and pepper, even a little Madeira if you like. The thing that I like to do with chicken too is serve it over some fresh couscous with some vegetables that have been sauteed quickly. A little bit of yogurt sauce goes nicely on top. You can find those recipes in the Foodelle recipe section. I also like to use the leftovers, if there are any, for my chicken salad the next day and my sandwich. So enjoy your roast chicken and my favorite fast food. Bon appetit.